So I want to begin with the issue of female protagonists. Now, the Annenberg School for Communication and Journalism at the University of Southern California has just released its annual study of gender diversity on the screen. They analysed the top 100 grossing features in the US in 2012 and looked at all 4,475 speaking parts in them. Only 28% of those speaking parts were female, and that number has gone down every year for the past 3 years. It's a pretty shocking stat. And the issue is not just confined to film. Let's look at the stats for the wider US media. So you can see this is the percentage of female characters of total characters in family films, primetime programs, and children's shows. Still sitting around a third, 1 in 3 characters of any type in American media. Now, we don't actually have a detailed official research on characters by gender in Australia, but we've done just an estimate of the feature film slate. So we've got an estimated breakdown of the Screen Australia slate by protagonists, not by speaking parts. We can bring that up. So this is just an estimate, it won't be perfect. You'll see, again, it's a similar kind of figure, sitting around a third. And then we did an estimate of the Screen New South Wales slate as well. We bring up, it's a little bit more, but it's very close. We think the reason for the difference is probably just because most of the female directors are based in New South Wales, and they tend to have more female protagonists in their projects. But overall, the number of women on our screens is really low. And it's not just about the number of women. The few women that are portrayed on screens internationally often have no occupation, or they have really low-level occupations. So here's a slide for gender by occupation in US primetime programs. It's shocking. Senior management, 14%. High-level politicians, 22%. Chief justices and DAs, 0, with all those crime programs. And then here's the stat for family films. It's even worse. This is what our kids are seeing as a representation of the world. So this is really bad for all of us for many reasons.